G'day, John Millar here, Managing Director of More Profit Less Time. And look, welcome back into our continuing series where I get the opportunity to interview and meet with some great business leaders and people who can offer some great value inside business. Today I'm actually with a really good mate of mine, Mark Cleland from Mortgage Choice. G'day, mate.
G'day, John.
How are you?
Oh, I'm well, thanks, mate.
Good.
Thank you for the opportunity.
It's a pleasure, and I'm really glad that you're able to join us today because one of the things that I'd like to do is actually break some myths about not just Mortgage Choice as a group, and I've been fortunate enough to have some association with the group, but also what you do and how you go about doing it and how you actually help businesses. So I think that's the key.
Fantastic.
So, mate, one of the things that really impressed me, and you're probably in the same boat as me, that when you hear the name Mortgage Choice, all you're really thinking about is mortgages. And they certainly do that in taking care of that area. But the thing that we focus on here is what we can actually do to help businesses grow and develop inside their business. And I know for a fact that Mark is heavily involved in helping businesses in a variety of ways. Mate, can you just explain to everybody, I guess, more about what you do and how you do it and how you can help businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. Mortgage Choice is all things finance, basically. So, yes, we do look after mortgages for residences, as you've discussed, but also business loans, commercial loans. We look after capital equipment finance, car loans, you name it, finance, we will look at it. And the marketplace at the moment is quite competitive, which it hasn't been for the last few years. So now is a good time for people to review their strategies around finance. It can save them a lot of money.
Absolutely. So I guess what we're talking about is two real distinct areas. One is having a look at what you've actually got to see if you can actually save some money. And I know for a fact that Mark has actually worked with a number of my clients in consolidations and raising capital equipment, money for capital equipment, but also for extra capital to inject into their business to help it grow. You've had some pretty good successes in there, mate. Tell us a little bit more about those.
Well, absolutely. We recommend to our clients that when they do their financial planning for the next 12 months and indeed their short-term, mid-term planning, that they look at their current costs around their finances. By review, number one, you can see whether those finances are working for you and whether they need to be changed, and if they are, whether you can get a better rate out there for them. But it's not just about rate and the cost of finance, it's whether that finance is working for you. So we've worked recently with a couple of companies where we put them into different products, and those products have given them flexibility to use cash in their business to increase profit. And that's making your finance work for you.
Beautiful, which makes a huge difference. Now, these services must be pretty hefty, right? I mean, you must charge a fairly significant investment to take care of these things for people.
Absolutely not. There's no cost and no obligation. The cost to the business is their investment in time in sitting down with us. We're actually paid a remuneration from the lenders if you elect to go with a lender that we suggest has got a better deal for you. So there's no upfront cost, there's no obligation. It's purely and simply an investment of your time.
Okay, so that's kind of amazing when you think about it, that you're putting in an enormous amount of time, effort and energy and your expertise to help businesses to grow, take care of their money better and look after their team as well. And the only thing they have to do is put in a little bit of time to get you the information that you need.
Time for an initial appointment with us and also time to get the required paperwork around it. And time to consider the fear factor. There's a fear factor involved in all of this. We don't like reviewing our finances, but the time is well worth it.
Absolutely. And look, I have to admit that Mark is actually my finance broker. He's the man that I go to help me with my business dealings, and he's the guy that I send my clients to. I found him to be completely trustworthy and does an excellent job, and to be quite frank, he's been able to help clients that I just didn't think were able to help before. And that's kind of cool, mate. I really appreciate that help, and I know that my clients have helped it too. So my suggestion to you would be to have a think about, is there an opportunity to spend half an hour and an hour to sit down and have a talk to Mark to see whether or not he can help you with your business? to really take things to a whole new level and review things in a different way. If you're one of my clients, I've probably already sent Mark out to see you and sit down and talk to you already. But this is something that you can and should do on a regular basis. So how do they actually get a hold of you, mate?
It's very easy. You can either go through the Mortgage Choice website, which will lead you to me, or come direct to Mark Cleland at Mortgage Choice, or give me a call on my mobile, which is 0447 366 312.
So tell everyone this number again.
0447 366 312, Mark Cleland, and guarantee I will get back to you within 2 hours of you making the call if I'm not available.
That's better than me, mate. That's fantastic. So take the time, make sure that you actually make that happen. In the email that be attached to this, I'll actually make sure that I put Mark's details in there, and I hope that you take the opportunity to let him help you with your business. Thanks very much, and thanks for your time. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, John, and thank you.